Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Who's Who Backstage, where the curtain lifts and the real-time stories unfold. I am Keandra Ward, the owner of the KWI Collective, a marketing, public relations, and media firm located here in Tampa, Florida. And bi-weekly, we spotlight game changers, culture shifters, and quiet giants making major moves behind the scenes that are in our Backstage Pass group. So whether you're tuning in from the front row or peeping in from the wings or somewhere else, you're in the right place to discover the brilliance the world needs to see, and we're excited to bring him to you. So today, I am excited to bring a young man. And usually, people do bios. I don't like to do bios because I like to really tell you guys how I know people. I will never forget, I was doing an event and I was searching for a special guest speaker. And I was online and I ran across this young man's brand. And I kept looking, I was like, that baby look a little young. And it kept saying owner, CEO. And then I looked and it said he was 13 years old. So I immediately started typing and I reached out and spoke with his manager, mom, and we got him to come out to one of our first events for my school as the surprise guest speaker. And I did not want the adults to know that it was a child, actually, this being the guest speaker. I wanted our guests to really to be surprised. And I wanted them to feel a little crazy that they're holding out on their dreams. And here's this 13-year-old with an amazing brand called Street Games. So his name is Stephon Sanders, and I'm going to bring him up because, listen, when you meet this young man and we talk about his brand, you will realize that there is nothing impossible, that you can do whatever it is you put your heart, mind, and soul to. So let's welcome Stephon. Hey, Stephon.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am great. Thank you for coming on. So the last time you and I probably have really spoken, you were 13 years old, right? So how old are you now?
Now I'm 19 years old.
Look at you. And in college?
At college at Florida A&M University. Information technology major and a business administration major.
Say it again for me.
Information technology and business administration major.
Absolutely love it. So how has college been for you? How's the transition been?
The first year, I really enjoyed it. I got on the dean's list, or president's dean's list, twice for fall and semester.
Yes.
Fall semester and spring semester, and then 3.6 GPA.
Come on.
On paper, I'm classified as a junior because of my credits. So, yeah, I got a lot of friends as well. Good social life. I'm enjoying it. I'm trying to get more involved on campus, but that's for next year's upcoming.
I love that. Congratulations. I never expected you not to thrive wherever you are. Like that, I know about you is you are going to thrive. So I'm definitely just excited to hear that transition has been great for you. So let's talk about Street Games. Can you tell us what Street Games is and how you came up with the concept and started?
Okay, so Street Games is a mobile entertainment company. The services we provide are a mobile gaming trailer. There's a mobile gaming bus, inflatable movie theaters, silent headphone parties, phone parties. It was founded in Tampa, Florida on October 27th in 2018 on my 13th birthday party. And then since then, I've branched out to the Carolinas and also still servicing in Tampa. And how I started it, basically, well, a little backstory. My 8th birthday party, my mother rented like a mobile gaming trailer. And it was an unforgettable experience. Like, I love that part. And for my 13th birthday, I wanted to get like something similar to that, but I also moved, so I couldn't go back to the same company, and nothing in that area gave me like the same experience that I wanted. So I decided, being a kid that loved games as much as I did, like I could create that experience myself. And with like raising money myself, and some help from my mother, we launched on my 13th birthday. And yeah, since then it's taken off. And yeah.
I love that. So you said raising money yourself and help from your mother. So you took some personal initiative in building this out as well.
Yes, ma'am. I did like lemonade stands. I did start like a GoFundMe. I sold like popcorn, things like that.
I love that. I love that. So now you're in how many locations? You said two?
Yes, ma'am. The Tampa and surrounding areas, and then South Carolina and North Carolina.
Okay, so I'm putting your website on here for people if you're interested. Now, at our event, I would never forget me telling these, you talking about your experience to the adults, and then, you were like, hey, so, the truck is in the back, and all these adults started running. I don't know if you remember, they ran back there and they were like big kids, right? So, what I love is that you're creating an experience honestly for all ages because we were in there like we were kids. We forgot that we were at a grown professional functional experience, for adults, right? We were supposed to be at a networking event, but they're running in and out of the truck and just excited. So how do you was that your vision that it was for all people, like all ages, or was your focus, or what was my question, was your focus for all ages, or did you realize that kind of after that everybody could experience this?
Well, video games is for like all ages. Like everybody's played video games. But I guess the the like service aspect for everybody. But I want to like kind of expand and like inspire younger entrepreneurs or younger kids like me at that age to like chase their dreams and take initiative to do what they want to do and build a future off of what they like.
I love that. So being an inspiration for youth, letting them know that you're never too young to start. You're never too young to, and what I love is that you built it off of something that you love doing. So it doesn't become old for you. I know like business is business. Like you get frustrated in business at times, but because of your love for gaming and games, is that what drives you? What drives you now? Now that you're 19, you're in college, your life is kind of shifting. What still drives you to want to pursue expanding and building this brand?
Um, it's got me in the door with many people I never imagined I would meet. I've spoken to a lot of people that I look up to. So, I mean, having something like this that's got me so far, I mean, I only want to keep going up and see where else I could take it. And I mean, I like video games too. So,
I know that's right. I love it. I am actually in the comments. I have some of the media features and articles that you've been a part of. So I'm going to put that in the chat for people to see because I really want people to get to know you. What's next for you? I know you're getting into public speaking. Is that something you want to do more of, or what's next for you?
so yeah, I definitely want to get more into public speaking. Like I said, I want to like be able to reach more audiences and kind of give like the gems and stuff that I picked up on during my journey.
Mm-hmm.
And like also I want to like teach the young generation about how big like technology is in this new like society and how
Yeah.
big AI is getting and stuff like that, and how they can really take advantage of that. And for me right now in college, I'm trying to like also expand my services into Tallahassee where I go to college. So that's another thing I'm trying to do. But mostly the big vision is like public speaking and yeah.
I love that. I love that. When I was reading, we got some information on you. One of the things that struck me, I'm going to read this sentence, and I just want people to really hear this. It says that street games is more than entertainment. It's proof that young people can build something powerful, lead with purpose, and bring their own seat to the table. So, how does that resonate with you? Like, sometimes I know you've had to kind of do it yourself or build it yourself instead of somebody giving it to you. So how did it feel for you to really bring your own seat to the table?
Um, it felt good because like me, I was an entrepreneur since I was 13. So I didn't start off like working a 9 to 5. Like I always had something that I created myself, and I'm
Right.
just grateful that I've put that on the table, so I don't have to work for somebody else. I can always go out there and do it myself if I ever like don't feel like waking up at 8 a.m. in the morning. I don't
Touche.
have to because I've put myself in a position where I can do that. You know what I mean? So yeah.
I love that. That's a conversation I literally just had with someone. I said, I usually don't walk into my office until 10 o'clock or after. If it's a meeting at 8 o'clock in the morning, it better be an international meeting with a whole lot of money attached to it. Otherwise, I am not going. So I love that, and being able to, and all you're saying is being able to create your own time freedom. And that's what life should be about, having time freedom and even location freedom, being able to move around like you would like to move around. So when we think about, I know you've won some awards, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you share about one of, let's just say one of them, the one that has been the most impactful for you?
I'd say the Presidential Volunteer Award. I was awarded that in 2023. Just giving back to the community, because I felt like the community, when I started the business, the community was like a big thing that got my company out there and going in Tampa. And then another award was the 2023 South Carolina Entrepreneur of the Year Award. That's the year that I actually like really branched out in South Carolina and got my business going. So that was like a big recognition that like our hard work is paying off. So yeah.
Absolutely. And congratulations. I love that. What do you think your next big goal is? Like, if one thing that you could do that's your next big goal, what would that look like? Or what would that be?
I say definitely just getting more public speaking engagements and talking to the younger audience more, being able to like know that I made an impact.
I love that. So what would you say, as we're wrapping up, what would you say to a young entrepreneur who is looking to get started but doesn't know where to start, or maybe a little scared? What would you say to them?
Don't be scared, because I know this is like kind of vague, but I mean, it's 2025. There's like a million ways to try and like get things going. Like you can use AI to get an idea of things, or TikTok to get like inspiration. Like there's so many things you can use to kind of get your idea started, and just put a foot forward, and like don't keep procrastinating about what you want to do and what you want to achieve.
I love that. Okay, so he said the word that hits me, procrastination. Y'all know I have been struggling with procrastinating, and you heard it from this 19-year-old telling us not to procrastinate. So I have your website here and Facebook, and then your Instagram ran on there as well. How do you want people to connect with you? What's the best way to connect with you?
I have a Instagram. It's Steph_ the guide, and then also my business page, Instagram Street_games, and then yeah, that's
Awesome.
best way.
So we have those scrolling down. So what I want you guys to do right now is go over. If you're watching the replay, as soon as you listen, go over to his Instagram page. I've been following even your journey in college and some of the things that you are doing and some of the opportunities you're getting even in college. So I'm extremely proud of you. No matter what, whether I talk to you now or another 5 years, just know I am one of your biggest supporters. I am so excited for all that you've done and all that you're going to do. And just know that the sky, and I know you know that the sky is not even the limit for you. And I want you to always remember that, and always keep your purpose first. What you started, why you started. Keep your why first. Whatever started you and whatever kept you all this way, don't forget what that feels like and looks like when you've impacted a life. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Absolutely. So you guys, listen, I'm going to let Stephon get back to his evening. And I want to thank you guys for joining us. You have been amazing as we are working through this who's who opportunity and speaking. You know, I told you guys before, we've had a lot of issues with Facebook getting these to go live. And so we're still working through that. But you know, if you followed us on YouTube or LinkedIn as well, you can always find us there. Now, listen, that's a wrap for this week's Who's Who Backstage. Remember, every name you heard today isn't just a guess, they're a blueprint, a story, and a spark. If you're ready to go from behind the scenes to center stage in your own business or brand, I want you to stay connected right here as we give you some more information in our comments on how to continue to grow and join us. So follow us, tag someone who needs to hear this and see this live, and come back in 2 weeks for another unforgettable feature. Until then, keep showing up, keep shining, and stay backstage with us. I'll talk to you guys soon.